Everybody, you have found What to Play Next, where we bring everything that is awesome. We do mean awesome in gaming. This is from us to you. We found sexy Sherlock. Hello, obviously we're gonna check this out. Like, you're with me, man or woman. Sherlock Holmes is like... Not Mary. Couldn't kill. You know, for most of us. So what are even our options here? Like, I have no choice, you have no choice, we have to go see sexy Sherlock. Small percentage of people may experience seizures when exposed to certain visual images, including flashing lights or patterns that may appear in video games. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 depicts prejudices that have been sadly commonplace in society. So, video game companies are surprisingly sympathetic to their audiences, and they go out of their way not to make those simple mistakes that a lot of TV shows or commercial corporations make with retail products. Check this guy out. Yeah, he knows what's up. And really just kind of warn you, you know, this isn't their opinion. This is them attempting to make a great game. Alright, Sherlock, a mother's love. Ask the receptionist about my room. Verdona is a classist society. Its citizens won't acknowledge you. Old City is the only district that has insulated its centuries-old traditions from British influence. Interesting. Basic compass drop, a marker. So it's open world, which immediately caught my attention. Sherlock Holmes games are never open world. They're very linear. In this one, apparently, you really do get to explore. In the original Sherlock books, they go to primary school, or else I would say it's the joke would be that Watson did not go to the same elementary school as Sherlock. I assume he's referring to something equally banal to them, to the upper class, to us, whatever. I grew up in an upper class neighborhood, so I went to Montessori school. You learn a lot, like it's insane. But they would always leave out the clue that let him know, you know, what murder got.
Ginger,
the murder
that's
was.
what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last.
That doesn't seem
I'm
like Sherlock.
quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
I mean, heartlessly, yeah.
Come on. We'll go together.
Really just keep him away from the captain's wife and it wouldn't happen. Guess that being the takeaway. But these graphics! I have feelings, you know, when Sherry ignores my suggestions, it's like a kick in the stomach. John. To hunt down leads, pin an evidence marker with X and then ask. Oh, okay, cool. So we can highlight stuff we want to ask people about. So instead of taking notes, you just highlight the evidence. I sat on load screens for way too long, and then I noticed that it says press any button to continue. I'm pressing any button, load screen.
Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
What did they do to my outfit? Hold on, I gotta see this. Are we a man of the world in this? Look at this. Got the 3/4 sleeve, which is kind of like, it's like skinny jeans. Where, I mean, if you're just rocking out, I could see that. What is this man bag? Are you Swedish? You just needed the extra? Can I talk to anyone? Are you just an object in my world? I feel like you are. Open the game. Press A to interact. I love that he has a little nickname. Actually, I hate it, but I'm going to be positive about that. I don't know if you do that, like an abrupt reversal, where all of a sudden you'll just say the opposite of what you mean. Assume that people know that. Alright. Who are you? Nothing happens when I push them. He's got his medical bag. Nothing.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Friend, I could follow you by your body heat from this distance.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
So,
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
will do. Righto.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
Can I read them first? No harm intended.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh,
No, that's
no,
my pet.
I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Mycroft got a seat at the table, so I just keep you human. Alrighty then. Do we get to question everyone? Hi! I'm just putting my best foot forward. I also thought so. I guess we have to go up to a room first. Oh, it's got one of those cool staircases. I was hoping they'd have one of those sweeping ones. Oh, they just really don't put things away here. Alrighty then. I think I'd need 2 hats. What's my room? Sure, he told me. 209. Just try every door. Not that one. How about that? Do they have an arboretum? Oh no, balcony. Can I run? Swift walk is all they're willing to put up there. So it's supposed to head right. Open. Open. Hold on. Mind Palace. I have my Mind Palace. I arrived at Cordona, the island where I spent my childhood, accompanied by my only friend John. It's late evening. I'll have a room booked at the hotel. Check in with the receptionist. The receptionist said your number was 221. Wow, I'm good at life. Alright, Mind Palace. Nothing as of yet, just... There's love. Oh, I can change your clothes? Hold on, come back. Look at you. What do we have for duds? Did anyone ask your opinion? No. Cat. Respect the quip. Will do. Modesty is my middle name. First, many close shaves. Why did they make them so pretty? John's favorite suit. Yes, I wash it sometimes. Bold, black, and brilliant. What options do I have? Select, rotate, select. Really gonna give me anything else? What do I have here? Okay, that's a trader's alley. So, we're gonna stop at my mother's grave. And apparently, we're gonna drop our luggage first, although we don't seem to be carrying any, and I don't seem to have a porter. I don't like oversights that could be fixed with one line of text, so thus far my only complaint. Oop, got that turned him too. Only thing with the bad thing about a linked camera, we are not cutting through the orchestra. That's, you know, Mom raised you better than that. Who do you think you are? You know? Just want to get the camera back up here. Work of a moment, friend, the work of a moment. Alright. We are, what's this? I have the attention span of a spaniel. Hi. Can I come in? You're just gonna blankly regard me, huh? There are all these people and I can't talk to them. I suppose that's a convenient way to, like... Bethesda uses people as objects. They're using the low murmur of conversation as, like, an Atmo thing. Oh, there you are.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
Okay, so...
Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Can I have a servant to flog for the offense? Because seriously, making me do that, simply to reject me, seems a little excessive. Alright. We're gonna sit down and eat something, huh?
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
But there's food? Feeling good about the food?
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Ooh, I'm not partial to the holidays, thank you. Everybody's wearing our cute little hats. What are my options? Let me find the options. Receptionist said it's 2:21. John found. Gosh darn it! I turn off my camera with my tab button. Work with me! No, it's Cordona Heritage Collectibles. I need to go back to my diary, sir. Sir, there we are. Servant told me it was not ready. John found an advertisement in the hall, wants me to take a look. That's what that was. One of those verbal cues that when you like your friends, you listen to. Apparently I'm just way too snobby for this game. Alright, let's take a look.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
I made my eyes hollow.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The
Made me
servant
look like
mentioned
I had a
ceviche at the
hangover.
bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
So we are, despite being open world,
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our
Definitely
poached
following-
eggs with hollandaise sauce.
something
Okay,
linear.
time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
We're gonna split that. But we're heartier lads. Alright. So, I mean, Lies of P brought you a good looking kid, but this guy is the same thing in adulthood. There's like this androgyny that's taking the world by storm. I was wondering when testosterone was going to make a reappearance. How do I get lost from John when it's like one room away?
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
The staff. The staff? Who's Ursine?
Quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
I found 0 clues, alright.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
This isn't a cane,
crest
it's a murder
depicting
weapon.
a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
So they immediately involve me in the usual shenanigans. Not that I have a reason to interrupt them, obviously. Like, you sort of look like you're reading.
But I am not in the mood to talk.
But sir, I have a reason to interrupt you. Did you not, hear the commentary? Arrived in Cordova. Okay, so these are the jobs. There's a lost cane. No wants me to find it. What do we have? The wardrobe. Is that where it's gonna be? I would think no, but map, John's diary, Mine Palace. No clues. I don't know why bumper and trigger are not just natural for me. No. Wait, how do I select the evidence? Where is it? Not my Mind Palace! How do I select it? It's gotta be in the casebook then, right? You're like seeing what I'm saying. Pin evidence. Oh, okay, there we go. So we select what case it is. That's weird. So we're talking about this.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Well, I hope this isn't yours then. Given that you're French, I'm gonna go with also now. Link in the description below if you do want to play along. Also on there is Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. Hello, friend.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
That's a question I can answer.
There are 3 people at the table, a couple, a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
So that is not the way out to the garden. Front isn't really a relative term, I guess. fairly straightforward, in fact. It's people in their posture, like nobody sits in it. I mean, if you're at home, it's lounging. It's lounging in the chair. I can't just go outside. Their ties are skinnier. That's very strange.
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
I would also like to know where there's an exit to the gardens. You have, that one. Oh, there is! It's John. I did not waste it. You saw that. They tricked me. That was poor programming. I don't know why I assumed he has a
Not
top
that
hat.
one, huh? You lost the bet, Sherry, but don't let that stop your search for the Navy officer.
Alright, well, you look Navy.
Help me, please.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Help? They're wonderful people. They bring you
May I
tea.
ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Cool! Navy officer Mr. Rhodes is sitting at our table, the noble couple. Men talk about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with her cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. The perfect excuse to enter the seance room. So if you do want to play along,
Sherry,
links in the
don't we now
description
have
below.
the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Also down there's Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee delivered to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. I think this is where that guy came down, isn't it? Let me orient myself here. That's where we went for drinks. Oh, there we go. Also down there is coffee, KOFI. Buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. You can support us on Patreon. Like I said, we find you awesome games. We do a lot of pro bono work for the indie community. So that's a rocking good time too. And give the cane back to its owner. Where is the seance room? Definitely hit subscribe though. If you hit subscribe and the bell, you'll be able to see, what's going on. If you want to pop in and just watch for a while. Maybe you'll find a game that you love, a game you want to support. We talk about gaming mechanics a decent amount. So my playstyle is a little bit different because I do try to break the game. Where is this medium? Where's John? John, are you gonna let me run around in small circles? Whoa, what was that? Do I have Witcher senses?
Could you help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
No. So I just gotta find this medium. But like I said, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button. We'd love that you're along for the ride. Just pop in and say hi to us or watch along. Pretty much at your leisure and just have a rocking good time. We love finding interesting games, something different. So this was... all of the Sherlock Holmes games are... the mystery games in general are just stuffy, they're never on an adventure. And since, Nathan Drake and even Lara Croft, you just kind of want to see people do the really ultra things, that back in the day everyone was notorious
May I
for
ask
doing.
you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
The seance room? That is unfortunate. I thought it was up the stairs because the artist came downstairs. But who am I, friend? Who am I? I'm just the inestimable Sherlock Holmes in this. Where does it say this room is? That is a really interesting optical illusion on the floor there. Alright. Only today. How about only in this room? There seems to be all sorts of... Watson, did I just
Come
walk?
on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Am I supposed to walk along behind Watson? This is I'm so good at this game.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves.
Oh no!
First my cane, now
Oh,
the
there goes the
diamond.
rug.
Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy,
my cane?
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observe. I have many options. Oh, okay. Well, I actually... Starters, you know, they're violent, which, you know, I observed. Rich and fashionable. You have a matching pocket square. Ooh, look at you. You're playing bloody knuckles with the right guys, huh? Recently hit someone with force. We definitely walked in on that. What's going on with your shoes? Are you going for the no socks look? That's always fun. Don't worry. I'm not a tailor. What are we looking for on you? Like 90% of the way there. It's really only so many spots that I look on a man, sir. What is it? Oh, the signet ring. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Interesting. Head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Judging by the heraldic emblem on the signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. His florid face indicates he succumbed to the temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by the seance. His red knuckles, I presume he takes boxing lessons to strengthen his physical condition. Already annoyed by the disappearance of his cane, he is now infuriated by the theft of a diamond. Interesting. Ill Englishman on resort. Bored British nobleman. Hold on, what's my other option? He's constantly drunk, he has issues with a temper. Do I get to pick which one he is? That's strange. I want to find out about the diamond. Let's go Zsa Zsa Gabor on this. Here we go. Now we know everything
Simple
about
deduction.
you.
Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven. Your other guesses were wrong, but you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too.
Get drafted.
Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine, give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Tell me about the diamond. Oh, I want to know what happened
You
at the seance.
insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Tell me about
How
the
does a
diamond.
priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown.
Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Sounds dull. Gonna
Stay
look around.
here and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Well, it is an interesting case. Let me know if you do want to see more. Or if I have to play, you know, sexy Sherlock Holmes on my own. So unfortunately, we have a diamond to find, sir.
It's creepy.
Is it under the table? Is it something simple? So you go through and you find all the evidence and everything like that. But I do try to keep these relatively short. Relatively short. Is there still ectoplasm? Come on, friend. Let me look at this. You're kidding me. Like, there's a glowing... I feel like, one of those...
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Rouge? Really? Like somebody threw it at somebody's face? That kind of seems excessive.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
You usually find more than, like...
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
A lady? It's odd. Looks permanent. Oh, there we go. That'll be one. You're just not doing it, huh? Oh, there we go. That goes that way. Oh, I can circle the table. See, that's so nice. What is this? Can I see inside his pockets? No! You won't let me ask the cliched question that has it in its pockets.